to prepare, it's really preparing to fail, okay? So that's basically the whole purpose of this video. I'm gonna show you some tricks and stuff as far as prepping your meals and everything. But the biggest thing is, when you're into fitness, there is time for everything. There is time to go to the gym. There is time for cooking, because there is time for other things too, right? Anything that is a priority, there is time for it, if you make time for it. So the first thing that we have to understand is that in order for you to get good at this and actually at some point have a body that you're proud of, you're gonna have to do some planning. You're gonna have to do some time management, okay? So basically what I'm doing here is I'm just making my life easier, and the way that I'm doing this is by portioning out the meats that I'm gonna eat for every portion, okay? So what I'll do is I'll basically measure out 200 grams of meat and season it and put it in a bag, and I'll put that in the fridge, and the day that I need it, I just take it out and make it, right? On the spot. I don't have a 9-to-5 job, so I'm able to do that. Maybe if you do have a 9-to-5 job, maybe you'll need to make that in the morning. Maybe you'll need to make that the day before. But still, portioning your foods out, your meats out, it's a lot better than having to put this in the fridge, opening it up, breaking it down into pieces, and seasoning it. It's not the same, right? So that's kind of what I'm doing right here. And then as far as the carbs go, you'll just make them in batch. What I tell people is, do a shit ton of rice, do a few potatoes, and then keep them in the fridge for the next 2 days, right? You don't want to be eating the same rice for the whole week, probably, but keep it for at least the next day or two. That way you have something to eat on, right? The main reason why we go off plan sometimes is because we don't have something available right at the moment, all right? So by having a few meals already ready in the fridge, that's gonna help you be on plan. By having your rice ready, by having your meats ready, that's gonna help you be on plan. And personally, it doesn't take me a long time to make my meats. It takes me about 5 minutes, as long as they're already seasoned and defrost. What I'll do is I'll basically just take that stuff out of the freezer, defrost it, and make it. And then because my rice is already ready, I'll just eat. And then I'll drink my veggies, right? So what I'll do is I'll basically have a smoothie of orange juice with spinach and carrots, and that's gonna be like my salad. Those are my veggies because I don't like eating salad or veggies. So that's what I'll do, all right? So hope that helps. As far as a few other tips that you're gonna need for the kitchen, you're always gonna need a food scale to measure out your portions and everything. You're gonna need a pair of these clamps, super good. You don't want to be touching everything. You need some scissors. Scissors are great because they allow you to portion it out more accurately. So what we'll do is basically cut it out from here, measure 200 grams in here, season it, put it in this bag. It's gonna look like this, and then this can go in the fridge or in the freezer. If you're gonna make it next day, you can have it in the fridge, because that way you don't have to defrost it, right? But if you're gonna make it in like 3 days, have it in the freezer. So I'll have a few of these in the fridge, I'll have a few of these in the freezer. That's kind of how I'll sort out my meals. The day before of making it, I'll take it out of the freezer, put it in the fridge. That way it's easier. It's already kind of defrozen. It's just a matter of like making it, right? So because the biggest time-consuming thing is just not having it available. That's definitely, you have to go buy it and shit. And also taking it out, defrosting it, seasoning it. That's a shit ton of work, right? If you want to be able to focus on your daily life, you want to take it at the least time. You want to take the least amount of time possible to do this. I hope I said that well, all right? Well, that's kind of my rant for now. Remember, a lot of the fitness is going to be about planning. A lot of this is going to be about making sure that you're ready for when it comes. If you know you're going to be hungry, if you have a meal ready, you're going to get that meal in. But if you don't have the meal ready, you're likely to go to the gas station and get some pizza or some shit like that.